Okay, first and foremost, I'm a Soundpiker. This is also our broadcast coming to you live from France. Vive la France. That's right, we are in the France. It is the Victory Day. Very nice, very cool. Very nice, very cool. I like too much. Very good. Paris in France is a mix of tourist attractions and unbearable people. Change my mind, s'il vous plaît. I am in France, like I've said. It's my yearly, once a year familial obligation that I must fulfill, where my parents are like, you have to take us on a family trip. We have white smoke? What? Oh, come on. Chatters, bro. That's fucked up, man. That's not the white smoke for the Pope, okay? You guys are fucking assholes. What does this Pope election will bring to American exceptionalism? It's over. We are Americanizing the whole planet. All right, first Americano Pope elected. Let's take a look.
Annuncio vobis
I announce
gaudium
to you
magnum.
a great joy.
Habemus Papam.
We have a Pope. Robert
Sancte Romane
Francis,
Ecclesiae
Cardinal of the Holy
Cardinale
Roman
The first
Church.
American Pope has been elected. Cardinal Prevost.
Qui sibi nomen in
Okay, technically, not to be that guy, but Pope Francis was also American.
We all thought, people were thinking it was going to be an Italian.
Yes.
We thought they were the front runner. But as we said, as I reported, an American was not ruled out. They were looking at American.
And you were saying this was possible.
Big
It was
mistake.
only today when
Big mistake. I think it's crazy. It was cool when the Vatican was separated from America, you know? And now we put our grubby little hands in this shit too. He's anti-gender ideology. He's a registered Republican. I mean, I know he doesn't like J.D. Vance. He's written about J.D. Vance. I think he's a never Trump Republican. The very fact that he was a Republican at all kind of sucks though.
let's watch Leo the 14th coming out. Let's watch.
It was not on the short list we looked at. They cooked us. How could they have done this to me? How could they have done this to all of us? This Pope isn't woke, is he? I mean, he was chosen by Francis. Like, he was one of the people that Francis chose, but Francis sometimes would do, like, a little bit of centrism. He has some woke qualities, but he's nowhere near as woke as Francis. Francis was a socialist. This motherfucker is an American. Now, I'm not giving party affiliation too much thought. I'm just saying he's American. And I think Americans are gross. Americans do not have a understanding of the world, but the only saving grace with this Pope is the fact that he lived in Peru, dual citizen, for years and years in his life. So maybe he has a better understanding of, like, the plight of the global South. And that's part of the reason why I think he might come across as more woke than some of the other choices. But, like, the reality of the matter is, America-fying anything is going to be bad. You should be chanting, USA, USA, USA. We don't even deserve it. We, as Americans, don't deserve to be anywhere near the papacy. We are the worst Catholics on the planet. We abide by very few of the rules of Catholicism. Our Catholics, by and large, resemble Protestants, which is disgusting. Yuck. And now we got a fucking American Pope. I mean, his only saving grace is he's also Midwestern. He's at least from Chicago.
La pace sia con tutti voi.
Peace be with you all, dearest brothers and sisters.
Questo è il primo saluto del Cristo risorto.
This is the first
Il buon
greetings
pastore
of the
che ha dato
resurrected
la
Christ,
vita per il gregge di Dio.
the good shepherd who has given up his life for God. And I should also like this greeting of peace to enter our hearts
Wait a minute. Is this goddamn Pope Mexican? What the hell? Speak American, goddammit. You're from Chicago. Why in the hell is he speaking this Mexican language? Hold on now. This Pope better not try to come back to America. I'll deport his ass. I'll report him to INS so fucking fast his head will spin, brother. Yee.
Questa è la pace di Cristo risorto.
This is the peace of the resurrected Christ,
Una pace disarmante, umile,
a humble and perseverant peace which comes from God, God who loves us all unconditionally.
Il Papa
Try to keep asking if we got an woke Pope. No, he's a more of a, I guess, uniting figure. A little bit of a centrist Pope. A little bit for the woke guys and a little bit for the broke guys, you know? Pope Grave, which was established specifically for this, says, Pope Grave's opinion is that Robert Provost was elected because he's an American who can stand against Trump and wield American influence in the face of rising fascism. Our new Pope has spoken against Western leniency towards LGBTQ plus individuals and against gender ideology in Peru. He was accused of mishandling sexual assault investigations against priests in his diocese. I'm disappointed. I really wanted Tag Lee. I really wanted Pinoy Gang. I was actually stoked for Pinoy Gang to rise up. For all my Swagapinos out there, I'm with you. I see you. I hear you. We could have had the karaoke Pope. We could have had that, but we couldn't because that would have been too good. And the world is not ready yet. The world is not ready for karaoke mass. And also, I don't even know Tag Lee's track record. I mean, I know he's like a little bit of a socialist, but he's Pinoy Gang, so he's LGBT LGBT plus. I'm not even talking right. Okay. He is pro LGBTQ plus because he's Filipino.
alla Chiesa
To the Church
di Roma, un
of
saluto
Rome,
speciale.
a very special greeting.
Dobbiamo cercare insieme come essere una chiesa missionaria.
We have to seek.
I'm sorry, dude. This is like some forces should not be disturbed. Like, for example, if America started competing in Eurovision and won, that would be a disturbing event. It's like that's supposed to be your thing, not our thing. So something about this doesn't feel right. We already sent Israel into Eurovision as our fucking envoys to ruin the whole thing. But this is basically like direct intervention. It's like if America won the UEFA or something. You know what I mean?
Il giorno della supplica alla Madonna di Pompei.
This is the day of the supplication to the Madonna of Pompeii. Our Mother Mary always wanted to accompany us and be near us, to help us with her love. And I should like to, therefore...
America really be thrusting their dick and balls into every crevice of the world? I know. No, this just feels weird, man. It feels wrong. I mean, I know this guy has a focus in the global south. This is a big market for Catholicism. It's like, you know, it's important. It's an important emerging market for Catholicism at a time when like most of the developed world has moved past Catholicism in general. So they have to be pro global south. But the fact that he's American is just like irredeemable in my eyes. Am I an America hater? Is that what it is? Do I just like despise my own country and my own countrymen? Am I an anti-American racist? I feel like it's warranted to feel this way. The Pope will be from Chicago sounds like a 1880s Republicans' dire prediction for if we don't stop Irish immigration. Do they mean the first U.S. Pope? The last one was American? Yes. That right there, that interpretation right there is unironically part of the reason why I'm like, ugh, Americans, we're involved in this too now. The fucking last Pope was also technically American, but this one is from the United States of America. So now everyone's saying this is the first American Pope. No, the last one, I think, was the first American Pope, actually. This is the first North American Pope, but that distinction in and of itself is yet another representation of American hegemony, American power, and how we operate around the world. Don't worry, Felix Gauzy, you're back. Oh yeah, I saw his tweet. He said, we cannot have a Pope that attended University of Chicago. He didn't, by the way. Stop the steal now. We need to storm the Vatican and find the real ballast. They cannot stop us all. False alarm. I was misinformed. I apologize to anyone who died storming the Vatican and all the Swiss guards. Pope, but he's perfect. This was great too. We have come to a decision, Mr. Biederman. Release the smoke. and then he vapes it out. Does anyone have that vid from a song stream where it's Felix blowing smoke from the Twin Towers?
Responsible for violating the Leahy Act? What do you mean? They should put fucking Joe Biden under...
Anyways.
Yeah, he was just blowing smoke.
He loved that.
Holy Mary, pray for us sinners and be present at the hour of our death. Amen.
Dude, I'm not gonna lie. I'm so tapped out of like all this religion stuff. Like, it's exciting to watch from afar because like Catholicism's crazy with it, with all the bells and whistles. Perhaps I should not say this, but I do sometimes see people that are very religious and I think like, I don't know how we live on the same planet, is like in the same plane of existence. Much respect to people. This is not disrespectful at all. I always say like people believe in crazy shit, crazier shit than well-established organized religion, at least that's been a domineering force on the planet in terms of like creating some semblance of social structure. But I cannot understand that. Like, it just it does not fit in my brain. I feel like there's something so wrong with me. But I see people that are like praying and I'm like, that's like, I've thought about this statement, you know, everyone finds God in the trenches or whatever, you know, in a manhole. What's the saying? It's like a fake saying about war. In a foxhole. Is that what it is? Everyone finds God in a foxhole. And it's like, there have been so many moments in my life where I was like, shit is really fucked up. And there's never been a moment where I was like, I hope there's a higher power that'll fix it. No atheist in a foxhole is the statement. Yeah, you know, a motherfucking religious person made that statement. Because I feel like atheists are so goddamn annoying. They'd be in the foxhole being like, oh, my science saved me. That's what they be saying in the fucking foxhole. Only religious motherfuckers think like, oh, there's an atheist in the other foxhole. I bet he's praying to God right now. No, he's not. He's being fucking annoying. He's telling the enemy combatant about how God isn't real and you're stupid for believing in it. He dug the foxhole and he was thinking about science the whole time. He's like, oh, my ration. Oh, my logic. That's what he's doing in the foxhole. Being fucking annoying. Gun to his head. You know what? Yeah, gun to their head. They're probably thinking, I'm about to be proven right. They're thinking in their last moment, I bet the other guy that they just executed who was religious thought that I was praying to God, but he was wrong. Boom. I'm not praying to God. What now, bitch? Boom. Dead. He put that fit on, bro. We're back to crazy, lavish Pope, by the way. Classic American, lavish-ass Pope. Look at fucking Francis. Francis came out in a deliberate choice in this garb, and he always presented himself like this, deliberately. He was unironically also the annoying type of socialist that's like, you claim to be a socialist, yet you don't live in a box. Francis was like, nah, I'm a socialist and I'm living in a box. Like, he was that kind of dude. He literally, he's like, yeah, put me in a fucking wooden coffin. I don't want nothing else. Fuck is wrong with you, dude? You could have maybe entertained the Vatican jet a little bit, you know? That's because he's Catholic, not socialist, though? No, dude, are you kidding me? Really? Catholicism and popes famously did not live lavish experiences? Are you insane? We're talking about the Catholic Church. I mean, look, there are obviously some popes who lived by the sword like that, but when I think about the broader history of the Catholic Church, an ascetic lifestyle does not come to mind at first. And yes, this is another thing that I say all the time, which is like, religion in general is teaching you a whole bunch of be nice to other people, sharing is caring, values like that would be mostly attributed to socialism and certainly not to capitalism. But many people have not followed those rules, even aesthetically follow those rules as far as Pope Francis did.
So it's been an afternoon and evening of high drama here at St. Peter's at the Vatican in Rome. At about 5:10.
I love Channel 4 because they bring the exact same intensity to every single thing that they're covering. They could be covering the new Pope. They could be covering like Israel bombing Lebanon, or they could be covering the Westminster Dog Show. And it's always like, we're out here in the Westminster Dog Show and it's absolutely electric. Things are going completely out of control. Somehow UNRWA is also involved in the process. Israel has blocked UNRWA's participation in the Westminster Dog Show. Back to the studio. And then you got the brown dude grilling like the Westminster Dog Show jury being like, well, why did you say that UNRWA is Hamas and the participation was barred? And then the Israeli envoy is like, it's because the dogs that UNRWA wanted to bring were Hamas dogs. We found out, which is why we killed them. We killed the dogs on the way to the Westminster Dog Show. It is anti-Semitic.
Pope Leo XIV, his name in normal civilian life is Robert Prevost. He is a cardinal from Chicago. He is the first pope to come from North America in the papacy's 2,000-year history. He offered a message of...
Bro, you can't have a pope named Bob, dude. Big L. Big L for Catholicism. Hey, what's up? I'm Pope Bob. And he's from Chicago. Thousands of years of history just thrown in the toilet. We had to put our stink on this too. We couldn't let this be. We could not leave this shit alone. We had to ruin this too.
Who do you think it'll be?
The Asian, I guess.
Taboo?
Yeah.
Filipino?
The Asian. That's awesome. Yeah, I don't know. The Asian one. That's me. That was my level of interest in the whole Pope game. Americans were chanting USA, USA. Oh, we're so... Dude. Driving down the fucking beautiful, windy roads of Paris earlier before I got on this broadcast, I was thinking like, Americans unironically would look at this city and be like, yeah, this place is actually poorer. This place is actually poorer and worse than my random American suburb. We're so backwards. We're just like an incredibly backwards people. We are the barbarians. Call me a purist, but it should be automatically disqualifying to let a pope know what deep dish pizza is. Like, if you've ever had Portillo's, you should not be allowed to be the pope. Like, the cardinals really did not consider that. They weren't like, mamma mia, has this cardinal, has he ever had a deep dish of pizza? That would have, if that question was presented at any point in the conclave or whatever the fuck the conference is called, it's called conclave, right? My brain is not working. Like, then that should have stopped this process dead in its tracks.
2 Americans are now in key positions of leadership around the world, and one of them is called Trump. The next months and years should be interesting, perhaps even challenging.
By the way, American Catholics included, that spent the last 12 years shitting on the fucking Pope and being like, the Pope's irrelevant, who gives a fuck, are now going to magically turn around. At least if like this Pope Leo, if he's, even a little bit like pro-America or reactionary, all of those like, who cares about the Pope guys are going to be like, whoa, what do you mean? That's the Pope you're talking about. That's sacrilege. They were calling him an agent of Satan when he died. The previous all the people that were calling the previous pope the agent of Satan are going to turn around and be like, well, we're a Catholic nation. You know how it is. I still suspect he's going to have a reactionary slant to a certain degree. He's not going to be like Francis, but maybe I'm wrong. Hopefully I am. But he is a never Trump Republican, I think. So they're already calling him an agent of Satan. I just don't want to hear from an adult Catholic convert about this. You know what I mean? Whether it be JD Vance or all of those like Peter Thiel funded podcasters who are like, I have vocal fry and art history degree, but I also like saying slurs and I'm a Catholic now. I don't want to hear from them. I feel like they're gonna fucking be even more unbearable. They're gonna be nuclear unbearable. Oh my god. Times Square is so back. Times Square is so back with this new pope. You think the new pope would go to Times Square? Fuck. Wait, Spike Lee posted about the new pope and connected it back to his beloved Knicks. The Vatican voted in Robert Francis Prevost as their 267th pontiff. He is the first pope from the United States of America, born in Chicago, Illinois. And for my New York Knicks fans, his alma mater is Villanova University. Brunson, Hart, and Bridges won NCAA rings at Villanova. What a holy blessing. The Knicks are gonna win the 2024-2005 NBA World Championship. It's divinity. God bless. And that's the holy truth. Ruth, you dig? Chicago, the 7th borough. Steve Bannon was the only one who knew about him? No.
I do think one of the dark horses, and I think, unfortunately, he's one of the most progressive, is Cardinal Prevost. I don't think he's getting enough play. He is certainly on the short list as being, and I think it's pretty shocking given how the contempt they hold the American church. The American church gives so much money, they're afraid it has too much power. So they've never really wanted to have an American pope. But my understanding is Prevost is one of the ones closest to Francis ideologically. He's also had tremendous experience in Latin America. And so he's one of the ones on the short list.
Okay, now I'm more convinced that it's the Antichrist. Now I feel like Steve Bannon knowing who you are is so bad. Urgent, the Chi-Town Pope just delivered his first address in English. All right, listen up, see? This new gig as the Pope is something else, you know? But don't get it twisted. I'm still going to root for the Bears every Sunday, no matter what kind of fancy hat I'm wearing. And if anyone tries to tell me deep dish ain't the best pizza, they can take it up with me after mass. Kabish. Hashtag Pope Watch, says E.E. Cummies.
That's ironic. It's going to take place. It's going to kick off, I think, on the either the day of or the day before the 80th anniversary of victory in Europe. So it's...
Bro, he even nailed the fucking timing. Dude, what the fuck? Bro, he got it right. Why did he get everything right? I hate that. That's so scary to me. What does he fucking know? No. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. Was he there? Did he don the fucking suit? Did he just like sneak in there? Media making up shit as the continuation of Francis? No, I mean Francis did put him there. It's not like I don't think he was I don't think he's like super antithetical to everything that Francis stood for. It's hard for me to expect anything positive from an American, you know? So we'll see.
But the other thing, and I think this is the genius of this election, not just an American, not just someone with Rome experience, not just someone from South America, but also someone who chose a name from 125 years earlier. That's also interesting.
Why do they never pick like a cool name? Like you got all the names to choose from, and you got to go with like a previous Pope name. Like Leo's cool too, but I'm saying like Pope Rizzler really boost the image of the Catholic Church. Show the rest of the world that you are keeping up with the times. Like, what's up, guys? I'm Pope Rizzler. Next Pope is Pope Skibbity. Why do they never do that? Why do they always got to go with like? Why do they always got to adopt the names of previous popes? Okay, this is the most demonic shit I've ever seen. No disrespect. Sorry for coming off like I'm a heretic, but this literally is the scariest. This is the 1810 earliest born person ever captured on film, Pope Leo. Oh, come on, bro. Really looks like a Bloodborne villain, dude. That's wild. What? This is an AI slop? No, this is... no, they upscaled it. Is the earliest born person ever captured on film. Leo XIII was a drinker of the cocaine-infused wine tonic Vin Mariani, a precursor drink to Coca-Cola. He awarded the Vatican Gold Medal to the wine's creator, Angelo Mariani, and also appeared on a poster endorsing it. What the fuck?